All right, so welcome to the SEO Queens Customer and Contract Acquisition workshop for today, June. Today is Thursday. June, I think today is the 22nd, right? Yeah, today is the 22nd.
Yeah,
So,
first day of summer.
yeah, first day of summer. So I want to welcome everyone to the workshop. My name is Zhe Scott. I'm the founder and CEO of the SEO Queen, and I'm also a certified consultant with the LA South Chamber of Commerce. For those who stay to the end that submit questions and engage, I will be sharing a complimentary copy of my book, SEO Training 2017, Search Engine Optimization Marketing for Small Business. And before we get into the agenda for today, I wanted to remind everyone that the Reach More Clients Power Conference is coming up today. It's coming up soon. It's going to be on Saturday, July 22nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at LA Create Space. And it's going to be an awesome, awesome event. So, today's agenda, we're going to be talking about contract acquisition and client acquisition. And I wanted to share with you guys the problem. What do you need in order to acquire more customers, clients, revenue, and contracts? And I've broken it down into 4 steps: build, know, grow, and connect. So this is really the problem that most business owners face. They don't have enough consistent paying clients coming through, and they also have a time limitation. We only have 24 hours in a day. And how do we utilize that time to create content and invest in your marketing at the same time serving your existing clients? So the whole idea of this workshop, the whole goal of this workshop, is to help you to attract more of your ideal customers, clients, and contracts to your business so that you can really be helpful and be the answer to someone's prayer, and simultaneously grow your company's revenue. So, again, my name is Zhe Scott. I am a speaker. I've also been featured in Black Enterprise for winning contracts with the state of California, and also the nonprofit, the Center by Lendistry. I was able to acquire this contract for the Digital Literacy Accelerator. And so I'm really excited about how that's going. That's going pretty awesome. So, how do you get more customers and contracts? So, the first thing is to be committed. I see a lot of business owners, I've seen a lot of business owners change their product and service offerings over the years to the point where they're always starting from ground zero. You want to be committed to your value proposition and just actively seek those businesses and consumers that are ideal for your business. Whether you are a business to business or business to consumer, the government pretty much purchases everything from cleaning services to software to promotional items, uniforms, and more. And so to get more customers and contracts, you have to think big. You have to understand that your goals should be big and they are attainable. And so, as you are committed to what you're bringing to the marketplace and you're thinking big, you want to invest in the right marketing collateral. I'm going to delve into what the right marketing collateral is to get more customers and contracts. And marketing collateral is just simply, the things that you use to visually represent your brand. And then next, you want to always be testing. You always want to be testing different marketing tactics. And within your marketing collateral colors, copy, you want to be consistent. You always want to show up online and be visible. Your brand in this day and age, people want to purchase from those people that they can rely on. And by you being consistent and showing up on social media, showing up on your website, you show that you are consistent, you are in the marketplace, you're in it to win it. And then you definitely want to build the right uh, marketing collateral. You want to build the right presence online, and you want to definitely continue to grow and connect. So, the first topic is build. So, when I say build the right marketing collateral, you need not only business cards, but you need a website. You need your social media pages. You need your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest. You need all of these things to make sure that when you apply for contracts, you're seen as viable and you're able to pass to the next step in the vetting process. You also want to make sure that your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, that you've claimed your business pages. Definitely on LinkedIn, you don't want to be on LinkedIn just as an individual. You want to have your brand's page on LinkedIn so that you can optimize it by having your page description, your website link, and your call to action. These are very important to build the credibility of your brand online. You also want to make sure that your Facebook profile is filled out to the fullest. You have an opportunity to put your address, your phone number, the correct spelling of your brand. You want to spell your brand consistently across all platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, your website. You want to make sure your address and phone number and website address is consistent on all of those pages as well, and Pinterest as well. And then next, when it comes to when it comes to obtaining contracts, especially with the government, having a capability statement is key, because the capability statement is something that will be requested as you're looking to attract and close more contracts, and is also a great source of copy for your social media marketing, for your website marketing, talking points, the whole nine yards. The capability statement is very important. So, you definitely want to not sleep on your website. So, your website should have original content. So, you don't want to copy content from a competitor's website or a mentor's website and put that on your website and just be done. No, you want original content. You want original content that utilizes the language that your ideal customers and clients and contracts are describing your products and services. So you definitely want to make sure that you have this original content on your website and your social media. You can also, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the plane just went by. It was loud. Okay, so you also want to create unique and interesting videos for your social media. Your website and social media are important because they send your social media sends social signals to Google. So you definitely want to make sure that your website and your social media are in sync. Your social media has your website link, has your address, your phone number, your email, all that pertinent information. And then you also want to take the next step and share your website links, your blog post links on your social media, like pinning all your pages to your website to Pinterest, sharing your blog links on your Facebook page. This is how you boost your visibility online and also your credibility. So they all work together as you're looking to get more contracts. You definitely want to make sure that you invest in building out an amazing website presence. So Like I said before, you want to optimize your social media profiles. You want to post content on your social media that not only utilizes your niche's best keywords and hashtag, but you want to share existing content off of your website, because this allows the algorithm to know which content is important on your website. And now, if your website is being shared on social media, out the gate, your website is getting signals to Google that this website is important, and the algorithm doesn't know that it's just you sharing it, and you don't know who's following you, who is interested in your content. So you definitely want to share the content on your both your personal and your brand profiles. This is very important. If you have friends, utilize your network and ask your network to share your content. You definitely want to create content that is share worthy. So when you're looking to get more customers, clients, and contracts, you definitely want to make sure that your website and your social media profiles are working together. Now, search engine optimization, or SEO as I like to call it, is the process of developing a plan to get some of the 2 billion searches that are happening on Google annually. So, Google is the largest website in terms of traffic in the world. Google.com is utilized by more people than any other website. And so when you are on Google and you have an SEO strategy, you then position yourself to be a part of the 9% of websites that are receiving organic search engine traffic. 90%, almost 91% of websites do not receive any traffic from search engines. And you can change this by optimizing your website and also your social media presence. So SEO is multidimensional. It's not easy, but it's simple. All it is just making sure that your website is bringing value to the marketplace in such a way where people are satisfied with the answers that they get when your website comes up in searches. So that requires you to do keyword research to understand how your target demographic is talking about your business. Now, if you go to seoqueen.com and click on SEO resources, you'll see a drop down menu that'll take you to SEO tools. The SEO Queen has a suite of free tools that you can utilize to do keyword research. Google Ads also has tools that are free for keyword research. There's so many resources out there for keyword research. You can brainstorm, talk to your existing customers, talk to your existing clients to understand how they're describing your products and services. And then you want to implement that into your content and code. And this process we call on-page optimization. On-page optimization is what we call when we're making sure that we have keywords in our header tags, we have keywords in our content. And this is so very important. So digital PR is a great way to get more visibility online, to get ranked in Google News results, and also build the credibility that you need, the expertise and authority that you need to rank higher on search engines. When Google sees that certain websites are being mentioned on high authority media sites, blog sites, Google is more likely to increase your visibility or increase your rankings on search engines. So, when it comes to money, the bigger the number, the better. But when it comes to Google, the smaller the number, the better. When you are number one, you are on top and getting the most traffic. So when you have a website and then you add SEO, you're going to get more customers, clients, and revenue. And so this is very important. So, one of the things that I wanted to also touch on in terms of SEO and getting more customers and clients is the power of video. Video is so, so important. YouTube is a game changer. I was just talking to one of my clients, and also one of the businesses that I patronize, Dr. Chris in Long Beach, and she was sharing with me how a client was online doing a Google on YouTube doing a search and found her online. Being visible on a multitude of channels is how you build your credibility online. When people see you everywhere, when they see your brand everywhere, that brings your brand to the top of the mind, and also signals to the government and other agencies when you're looking to get contracts that you are a viable, mature business. And this is so important to have a presence, a viable presence on YouTube, utilizing your target keywords in your file name, your title of your video, and your description. And so when you're looking at the anatomy of a search engine results page, you can rank on what we call vertical search buckets. You can do all web results, news results, image results, and of course, video results. And video results is really, really important. Just having that visibility in the news results, having a press release, video results, having videos that are out in the marketplace will allow more businesses to see you, and also allow for government entities that are looking to consider your doing business with you. It shows that you are a viable brand. The government is not going to do business with the local, state, county, federal government is not going to do business with businesses that do not have an online presence. So SEO is a game changer. Like I said before, only 30% of your competition is using it. 90%, 91% of all websites online do not get any organic website traffic. So it is so important to not only have a website, but also utilize search engine optimization. And Google cannot rank what it can't see. So if you have not submitted your website to Google through Search Console and have Google Analytics, Google can't send you organic website traffic. So when you talk about getting more customers, clients, and contracts, great channels to see the latest contracts are social media. In fact, when I was on LinkedIn, of all places, I saw the request for proposal for the Digital Literacy Accelerator. And when I saw that on LinkedIn, I put my uh, proposal together and submitted, and voila. Now I got that off of social media. Not only is social media a viable platform for you to push out your message for your brand, but it's also a great place for you to follow different organizations, government officials, government administrators, to see when RFPs are being made public. You definitely, if you're interested in doing business with specific cities, agencies, and others, it's important for you to follow on social media their economic departments, their the office of the mayor. If you have a janitorial business, it's very important to be tapped into um, the supplier office, the sanitation office, because a lot oftentimes different departments in the different government branches have their own acquisition and procurement branches. So you want to follow those branches on social media, and also be present for your brand on social media so that you get more visibility and more opportunities to get more customers, clients, and contracts. So inbound leads are very much in more, they're less expensive than your TV and your radio advertising. and they are of your exact demographic. um, when you advertise on TV and radio or billboards, you're hoping that your target demographic will tap into your commercial or your radio spot or drive by your billboard when you have it. But with online marketing, when you're using hashtags, when you're using SEO, when you're blogging, when you're doing your videos, you're targeting people who are looking exactly for what you are offering. So inbound marketing delivers way more leads because of this, because you're tapping into a larger pool of people who are interested in exactly what you have to offer. And so you definitely want to take advantage of this. And so the next step is to know. You want to know your company's NAICE codes. NAICE stands for North America Industry Classification System numbers. When you know your company's numbers, your NAICE codes, your DUNS number, your SAMS.gov number, and your revenue, these are all important numbers to know when you're looking to get contracts. Oftentimes, when you're applying or responding to requests for proposals, companies, entities, the government agencies, and departments are going to want to know, how has your revenue been over the years? Because your revenue is an indicator, a sign of your capacity to complete the contract. Because what the government departments don't want to do, they don't want to hire a business who does not have the capacity to complete the job. And so these numbers are very, very important for you to know, because they will be a part of the uh, contract acquisition process. So I know I've been throwing a lot of information at you right now. Are there any questions so far before I go on to the next slide, to the next section, which is grow? So we've done build the right marketing collateral, know your numbers.
Z, I do have a quick question.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so the inbound leads that you mentioned, could you just kind of expound on that just a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. So, inbound leads is when you are posting on your social media and someone inboxes you. That's the inbound lead. Or if you have, in my case, I have um, a presence on online, and I get phone calls from my citations, my Google My Business. I get phone calls, and so that is another inbound leads. So whenever you get phone calls, emails, inquiries on social media, those are your leads.
Okay, okay, got it.
Does that make
Thank
sense?
you. Uh-huh.
Okay, great. So the next step is to grow. So we talked about build, talk about know. Now we're into grow. So you want to be able to grow your team. You want to be able to grow your capabilities. You definitely need standard operating procedures. How do you onboard and serve your clients? And can you list this out like a recipe, like you would make a cake? And the reason why this is so important, because this is important when you get bigger contracts, so you can scale, so you can add more people to your team, and everybody remains on the same page. This is what is so important when it comes to growing. Your standard operating procedures are the key. And then also networking. Collaboration is very important for larger contracts. If you see an RFP, but you can't do one part of the proposal, you can always collaborate with another business or brand or consultant to fill out that part of the grant. And of the contract. And as you are, excuse me, and as you are writing this um, response to the proposal, as you are writing that, you can um, plan on how the monies will be paid out and how they will be divvied between your two brands. It's like a project-based business partnership. And by you doing this, you can go after a contract that you mm, might not have gotten because you don't fulfill all the requests. or the requirements of that contract. So collaboration is so important. And then finally, clarity. Really understand, where are you going? What is your vision for your brand? What is your vision for your products and services and your clients? When you can um, really grow your capabilities, have standard operating procedures and how you fulfill orders, deliver your service, then you can really collaborate and network and go after bigger contracts. So you definitely want to connect. And I'm sure you're wondering, connect with what? Connect with the right platforms. There's a whole ecosystem of websites and resources that are specifically for businesses to come and connect with procurement officers in the various branches of government and also large companies. So large companies are also looking for businesses as well. I had the opportunity to go to USC a few months ago and also Live Nation for two different events where it was a vendor meet and greet. And so they wanted to know, who are the small businesses in the community that we can tap for our projects. And so these are the websites that your business should be on. Cal Procure. If you're based in Southern California, you should register your business on this platform right away, because then they're always posting the different California state agencies and departments are posting requests all the time. They're requesting construction requests, website design requests, uh, transportation requests, promotional items, janitorial. The list goes on and on and on. And then you also have the USC's Compete for LA. They also have a database there, that because USC is looking to do more business with local Los Angeles based companies. So that's another resource. And then also Ramp LA, which is the Regional Access Project Foundation. They have a ton of resources on their website and listings of different contracts. So you need to register on that website as well to get your business out there. And there's also so many more. Most companies have their own um, supplier or supplier portal or supplier website where you can register your business and then be able to attend different events and also see listings for different contract opportunities or requests for proposals. So you definitely want to, once you have created all of your marketing collateral, once you're out there, you have some SEO, you're coming up, people can find you, you definitely want to connect with the right platforms. And you want to make sure that you have your company's NACE codes down. You've identified those. If you haven't already gotten a Duns and Bradstreet number, you need that. And you also need a SAMS.gov number in order to do business with the government. That's the number that they're relying on. So it's very important to be in that system. And the SAMS.gov number is free. The Duns and Bradstreet number is free. NACE codes are free. And so with that, I thank you for coming, and I'm opening the floor for for questions. Any questions?
I don't have any questions, Z, but this was good. This was a great presentation. Good information.
Okay, thank you.
It
So
helps me. It helps me to see some holes. You know what I mean? Just some things that need to be. What do you say? Just improve. Some
right,
places
right,
to improve. You
absolutely.
know.
So you definitely want to make sure that you're on those websites, and I know you have a great website, and you just have to be sure it's
Why
optimized.
is it great? It's great because you did
I built it. Yes,
it.
the SEO Queen built it. Designs by Ardina.com. Shout
All
out
right.
to
Mhm.
Ardina. And you just want to make sure that you get on these websites, Cali Procure, and Ramp LA. All of these websites are really important. I know I've applied for, responded to RFPs from
Mhm.
agencies that have put their their proposals on uh, Cal Procure. There's even, I mean, there's other websites as well on the federal level where you can see, but I think it's in terms of just LA metro area. These
Mhm.
are good. The Cal Procure, Ramp LA, USC, and the SBDCs are a great place to start. These are awesome places to start.
Oh, so the Cal E Procure, is that the name of the website?
Mhm.
That
Yeah, if you Google Cal Procure, let me pull up the website.
yeah, I never heard of USC's compete LA, so that's good too.
Cal Procure, and also, universities. I've built websites for professors and different labs, and so I mean, universities like USC and other universities have um, portals where you can
Mhm.
register and also see bid opportunities. So that's why it's also important to think uh, to think big.
Yeah,
Thank,
yes, that's exactly where I'm at. The one-on-ones are is that period of my life is over.
right.
Is that fine? Yes, ma'am. Thank you, though.
You know what? I thought I was okay. I'm putting the wrong link in the chat. Let me get it right in a moment. Yeah. So I just want you guys to have this information because it's really helpful. And if you follow through on all the things that I spoke about today, you'll definitely see the difference in
Mhm.
your business. Absolutely. So I know I have. I've seen the difference in, tapping into these channels for not only, pushing my brand out there, but also looking and being open to other uh, requests for proposals that become available. And so I wanted to, I guess, also talk about if you want to talk to me more in depth about contract and customer acquisition, you can always book a one on one session with me by going to seoqueen.com and clicking on Speak to the SEO Queen, and you can book a business rockstar session. It's only $120. And then finally, everyone is invited to the Reach More Clients Power Conference. It's a hybrid conference. There's in-person and virtual tickets available. This event is sponsored by LA South Chamber of Commerce, Connected Women of Influence, Facility Access, and Courageous Women Magazine. And so I highly, highly recommend that you guys come on out. You can go to seoqueen.com/conference for more details. And then in conclusion, you definitely want to know your NACE numbers, your SAM.gov number, and your other numbers in terms of your revenue. And then you want to build out your social media presence, your website presence. You want to have a capability statement. And then you want to you want to connect to the right platform so you can identify and apply for contracts that fit your products and services. So there literally are so many opportunities every day that are happening online. If you're not getting customers for your business, you can at least hop on these websites and look for contract opportunities so that you can start actively pursuing contracts. It's so important to follow up and to look into that. So my question for everyone is, which website has the most website traffic out of any other websites on the planet? This is the
That would Google.
right. And what percent of websites get search engine traffic?
Okay, can you repeat that again?
What
Oh,
percent of websites actually get traffic from search engines?
4%.
Hmm?
But I don't know if this is the answer, but you said inbound leads cost 61% less, and then inbound marketing delivers 54% more clients.
Exactly. But my question,
Did I miss
out of
it?
all the websites online, out of all the billions and billions of websites online, what percent of those business websites get search engine traffic? And Richard, yes, Richard, you got it. You got the answer. The answer is 10%. And yay, that's awesome. So I'm going to drop the link to my ebook in the chat for you.
Book is crazy.
Say that one more time, Richard.
I was asking, is it just the first chapter? Is it the whole book? We really get to
It's the
dive
whole
in?
book. Yeah, you get the whole book. I'm about to send you
Oh,
the link to the whole book. And actually, everybody who's on the Zoom, I'm gonna send you a copy of the book real quick. Let me grab it real quick. SEO training. Yep, so I'm gonna put that in the chat. Yep, so just request access if you haven't if you click on the link right now, and if you're not able to see it, I can give you permission right now. All right. Okay, I don't see any. Were you able to access the book, Richard?
actually at a recreational center in Monterey Park. I work for the SBA, so
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting for it right now.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying that's it because the internet is slow.
Okay, well, you have
The
my
internet is
email.
slow. Give it a moment.
Okay. You have my email, so yeah, so
Bingo.
you were able to get it now?
I got it, Z. Yes,
Okay,
I encourage my colleagues to go ahead and download now because it will come through.
okay, awesome. So you're able to download it, great. Wanted to make sure I had an
Absolutely. Thank you.
accessible link. Yay, yay. So any comments, questions about the presentation? Was it helpful?
Oh yeah, I've already said it's helpful. It
Awesome.
was good information. Good information. Hello, Mr. Palais.
Okay,
I
awesome.
agree with Ms. Brooks. Totally agree.
Okay,
Thank you.
awesome. And thank you so much for coming. If you're watching on Facebook, because we are live streaming on Facebook, make sure you don't forget to connect with me. If you have any questions at all, just go to SEOqueen.com and click on Speak to the SEO Queen. You can book either a Business Rockstar session or a complimentary Reach More Clients strategy call. And I'm so excited. Our conference is coming up on Saturday, July 22nd at LA Create Space at 10 a.m. And it's going to be amazing. The Reach More Clients Power Conference. I had an opportunity to speak with Boyce Watkins about it last week, Dr. Cheryl Wood, and so many other people. And so I'm really excited about all the entrepreneurs that are going to be in the room and on the Zoom. And I highly, highly encourage all of you who are on the Zoom and watching in the replay and watching on Facebook to register today. Early bird rates end on July 1st.
Okay, thank you, Z. I've got to jump off. I got a client here, but thank you
Okay.
so much.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome.